nose is a little shiny, but it's fine. Go. Why, hello. I know what you're thinking if you're still here. Who are you? What is this? Where did you come from? I'm King, and welcome to Frankly K, where awareness and clarity are power. On this channel, I'll be doing financial literacy videos, along with bringing back my vlogs, journal with me's, and book reviews. So if that's interesting to you, click the subscribe button and join the Midnight Society. Editor, add dust. Dust. Just kidding. I'm thinking like book club meets support group, but I don't have a name for this yet. Like this little grouping that we're gonna start here. Today I want to introduce myself and leave you with some homework. Surprise! This is the first of the financial literacy videos. First, a little background about me. I've been in banking since 2010, working in the banking industry since 2010. I've done a myriad of things, but what I found I was most passionate about was at my last job, which focused on financial outreach and financial literacy. So even though I had to leave for health reasons, I didn't want to stop addressing questions that I see online and that I get from family and friends, or spreading information that I learned and will learn. So here I am, and here you are. Thanks for coming. Today's video is about, like I said, intros, but also financial literacy. I have my notes here. Today's video is about financial literacy / awareness, and which I believe is empowering, the key, the building block, the first step to financial empowerment at any tax bracket. This is where we get to what I wrote down. If you're here, you're most likely very honest with yourself and very hopeful that you can find some honest help. I hope I can be that helpful, okay? First things first, we will focus on what we can do here without negating what we can't. You'll understand what I mean as time goes on if you don't already. So first step, ask yourself if you have a written log of all your permanent expenses, or is it all in your head. What I mean by permanent expenses, just put that here, is stuff that you know for a fact has to be spent every single month. I actually wrote down what I meant. Things you cannot and will not do without. And I'm not here to tell you what that entails. I give examples like I did earlier, but all those are just possibilities. I don't know what is permanent in your lifestyle, okay? So just keep in mind that's just a baseline expression for whatever is permanent in your lifestyle month by month. So step one in financial clarity and awareness is actually finding out where all the spoken for money goes. Spoken for because, I don't know why I put air quotes, it felt like it needed to be there, but spoken for because before you get paid, you know where money's going already, right? Like, you know the permanent expenses. That's something that's going to be spent every month. So that's already spoken for money. But writing it out will put it clear as day. This will clear your head of the jumble of trying to mentally tally these things every single day. Like if you're someone like me, all day long you're constantly thinking about the things that have to come out, the things that need to get paid, because you have a daily life to live, which includes spending money. This is your homework, writing things down. So write out all these expenses by name, date range they usually come out, and amount. Put that to the side. Write out your monthly income after taxes. So that is the amount you actually go home with. It doesn't matter what your hiring amount was and how much you're supposed to get per month. What you actually see in that paycheck every single month, okay? Or however many paychecks it is, however many times a month, all right? Now do the thing you already do. You know what's coming. Subtract that total from your permanent expenses. I did that in reverse on purpose. Put your expenses first and then subtract the income, okay? And now we're going to figure out whether we are in the red or in the black. Red, black. So red always means you're in the negative. Black means that there is a surplus or you are breaking even, all right? Breaking even just means that the same amount of money is coming in as it's going out. If in the black, you have some wiggle room. If in the red, let's revisit this process after the following homework. If you're in the red, we'll probably have another video of trying to make it paycheck to paycheck, but we'll talk about it in a different video. This one right now is just talking about expenses. So pause this, figure out if you're in the red. I'll wait here. Hi, oh my God, welcome back. So now that you're back and you've seen if you're in the black or in the red, we can continue. Go through all your transactions for the first 3 months to date. Write them down. Write that down. If you have more than one account, that means them too. So that means you have to go through all your bank accounts. This might take all night. But you need to go through your books like an 1800s bookkeeper of a business, okay? You've got to be meticulous. After writing them down, highlight transactions that you have to stop and think about in order to remember. So like if you're going through your stuff and you're like, what is this? Highlight it. Every time you have to look at a transaction and say, what is that? What was this? What was I doing there? Highlight it. And put that to the side. We're not going to do anything with that right now. That is for you later. And if you have memory problems, this might not apply as much to you. But if you're just living your life and you don't have any significant memory problems, this is for you, because that means it's mindless spending. These are two different things. So just know that. You know which one you are, right? And then underline all transactions that you absolutely know need to happen every month, so that your permanent expenses. I don't know. I'll figure out the lighting soon. Sorry. Tally up all negotiable or spontaneous or casual expenses. Group it by month. So every month that you went through your stuff, if it wasn't a permanent expense, you can categorize it as a casual or spontaneous expense. And then go back to our initial process. Write out your casual expenses, right, which is everything not permanent. Write out your permanent expenses. Then you write out the monthly incomes. So you have 3 numbers now. So take these actual numbers. So you did your mental numbers earlier, remember? But now you've gone through your books for the last 3 months, at least the last 3 months, so you can see a pattern of something. 1 month isn't going to tell you enough. You need to go back at least 3 months. 6 months would be great. What's it called? Just when you have time. Even if this takes a couple days, or if it takes, you know, however long it takes, just make sure you do it thoroughly. Because now that you've seen it, see if it matches that number that you had earlier. If it does, good for you. If it doesn't, that's okay. Now you know. It's either more or less. And then you can see why it feels like you have no money at the end of the month, or if it feels like you have a lot of money at the end of the month. Now you can see where your money is actually going, you know, because life happens, right? Good and bad. This exercise should show you what you spent your money on, not just to show you what you didn't need, but to remind you that stuff happens. And the memories that you made with your family or your friends or your coworkers or whoever, they were all absolutely worth it. This should also remind you of that. We're here, we're not about sacrificing the now to save for the future here. Like, I don't believe in that. A lot of things have happened to a lot of us, and we've seen a lot of futures cut short. And I'm not saying that that's you. I am saying that you can take control of your life every day without sacrificing the now. You can take care of your future, even if you're planning to live a long time. Like, I plan to live to 120, but that does not mean that I have to sacrifice now, because there are things that I can do now, opportunities to live life now that will not be my same opportunity when I'm older for various reasons. It could be more health issues. It could be because of kids. It could be because of spouses. It could be family, other things, life. The places no longer exist. Like, shit happened. I could be saving all my life to go skiing in Montana, and then by the time I hit 65 and supposedly retire, the mountain in Montana is gone. My main point is that you don't have to sacrifice now to plan for the future. What is it? I say we are embracing the now while preparing for whatever may come. And that's what we do here, okay? So this first homeworks and first video is introduction and an exercise in financial awareness, financial clarity. Today, I hope I have given you one singular tool for financial clarity. It's something very easy, very simple. I used to keep a financial journal, and it's actually going to make a comeback, but it's in addition to a whiteboard, because I'm about to do an experiment, which I will share on this channel for my household. When you finish your homework, ask yourself, what do I want to do about this? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.